I'm going to be stuck with this intro until I finish this fucking Mists quest, aren't I? Welcome to the Void. My name is Liliana, also known as the Transfusing Darlings. And, my voice is still shot to shit. But I really want to get back into making videos, so I'm going to be doing some Witcher 3. I'm going to be... I've been doing a little bit of this scavenger hunts because it's small, silly fun. We're going to start off with doing... So I did pull up a list. I have a lot of things. I haven't sorted out which ones I've done already, but I'm going to go with trying to do the ones that are like flagged as do these before Isle of Mists or you're done. And the first that comes to mind, or that's on that list, is a deadly plot. So we're gonna go cause an insurrection and overthrow a king. Totally, Witcher type stuff to do. But yes, I am tentatively back. Again, my voice shot to shit. God. Thankfully, I do have my tea. I will probably go through all of this before this episode is done. For those who are really into tea and want to know, just a simple black tea with sugar and milk. Get out of my way! Hello, Gregor, the dragon. You found him. God damn it, I hate what I call it. Oh, you're not recording my desktop audio. One moment, folks.
Nice
there we go. Apologies.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him.
Oof.
Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hung for such offences?
Yeah, those are bullshit things to be hung for.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend.
That is so fucking quiet.
On his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday. Reported an abandoned car to where it Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on.
Wait, hey.
Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I have one, I think.
I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
And if I remember right, this is the quest that is Dijkstra's utilizing oppressed minorities to further his own personal goals.
Devils take ye.
If I remember correctly, at least. Do I need to travel for this one? I mean, I do, but not quite the same way. This looks closer. Thank you. Hello, puppers. I would love to just give you pets, but you'll try to kill me instead. God. There's a meme that I saw, or maybe it was a TikTok that was like making fun of, because apparently calling everything that's vaguely canine a puppy is exclusively a white woman thing to do. But I just
Cart doesn't look damaged.
they're still
Strange.
puppies.
Need to look around. Might find something.
What the Witcher needs to use his Witcher senses? Oh, hi. Come on. I don't like dancing with puppers. I would much rather give you pets, take you home, give you a nice fire to curl up next to.
Dragged off.
Well, it looks like I'm going this direction.
Wonder where its wearer is.
Oh, well, apparently this general direction. So this is convenient.
A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
He stripped to throw off this trail.
Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells
Are
me
they
I'm on
just
the right trail.
all shoes?
Wonder where its wearer is.
Why are there so many shoes? How many shoes did this guy have to take off?
Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
I understand bloodstains. Why is there a trail of shoes? I don't understand. Like, there's so many shoes. Was he a oh wait, he was a cobbler.
What's
So he probably had, like, a bag of shoes. I forgot he was a cobbler. Which, for those who don't know, cobblers are the people who make shoes.
Greetings.
Away go, would you go? You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no rogue. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Oh, he make man's shoes make. Frog, pog and rog shoes make.
They had the cobbler make them shoes.
Shoes on humans it is. Shoes once og, pog and log.
Adorable.
Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
That's so cute. They just want to be important
So
and
long.
listened to.
Troll cave must be nearby.
This looks like a cave entrance, so I'm going to guess. Yeah, I was correct. Am I gonna have to fight you? I really hope not.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my mod, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger Fred on go. Oh, super.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give me a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tala no go. Tala sit. Sit us down. Tala suck cock shoesies make.
Amazing.
I can see you've made friends. But Taller needs to come with me.
Blood nowhere Tala go. Tala shoesies makes.
But I need him.
Tala's here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not.
They-
Tala shoeses make. Tala go.
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Yeah.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the plain truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. And I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
That's some relatively animated leather. I wasn't aware that it could do that.
For
2 pairs for each of you gnarled pricks.
I'll go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit.
Now, the main question.
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, she's your star.
Is there loot, though? It's the important question. Is there loot? Also, oh hey, it looks like I did get loot something. But also, the one question I'm very curious about personally is, does what's-his-face actually intend to honor his word and come back? Because I know I, as a player, certainly didn't mean that. I was just saying it to try to get them to come with me. Well, hell, I was hoping that's what Geralt would say, and then he ended up saying what I was hoping he would say. Oh, Thaler, come on. Thaler, you're so short. Also, your name looks like it should be Thaler, not Thaler. You need an extra L.
It's been a while. Fill me in.
Nilfgaard fucking dismantled the Tremerian Secret Service in one night. I barely escaped with my life. Proceeded to drown my sorrows till my liver screamed bloody murder.
What do you do now?
Grassroots work. I hang about the area, watching, listening, asking questions, and recruiting new agents.
So you're kind of doing what Deeks was doing, just you're less of a
Like
shitty
treating
person,
you
it sounds
all right?
like.
Bit like a potato beetle. I keep quiet, stay out of trouble, and live on fucking potatoes.
Okay, so clearly he hasn't actually gotten far enough out of the
I
cave
do.
to...
Most of the fucking time, thanks.
Come on, my guy. I so hope my voice recovers. Like, it almost sounds like my voice is detransitioned. Not quite, actually, though, now that I think about it. I've always had a higher voice. My default voice hasn't, like, it's changed a little bit, but my voice, my normal voice that y'all are used to hearing, like, I haven't gone through voice training or anything, because that shit's expensive. Everything you get blackout. Pardon me. Yeah, I don't know what I got. It's not COVID or strep, but it fucking sucks. Ugh. Honestly, I still feel kind of a bit like ass, but... You know, I feel well enough that I'm like, I want
Thanks
to
again.
make another video.
I'll take it from here.
Cool, my
I'll
guy.
be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
Yeah, how'd that come about, my dude?
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Not bad.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed.
Oh, people get specific pairs of boots just for that? I was made aware.
Mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I'm plowing calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know.
I just noticed your chain is
I'm on my
broken.
own, so, bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha. So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I could bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. We'll figure a way around that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
I have a bad...
Looks like rain.
Wait, was it literally I just needed to do that, and that's all the involvement I have with that quest? Fuck me. There's so many things. Okay, though, it does seem like that is all I need to do for that one. Unless I end up going back in that direction and, like, checking it out anyway. But, okay, so... a deadly plot? Done. What's the next one? A favor for a friend. I think I've already completed. Or at least I don't have it right now. A matter of life and death. I believe I've also already completed. Tower full of mice. An eye for an eye. Next one on this list is Barragarn's Blade. I'm using the list from the fandom.com. So if there are still any that like I end up getting to that point and it's like, hey, you need to complete these quests, it'll be because that list was incomplete. Where's the nearest post thing? Ew, cool. Given how my voice is so fucked up, I almost thought about just going ahead and starting my Cult of the Lamb playthrough. But as much as I want it, that's still money. And I'm hesitant to spend it, even if it's for the channel right now. But if anyone wants to donate to me like $30 so I can get Cult of the Lamb, I'll start that really soon because it looks really fucking cute. Alright, I need to fast travel because this one is in the Witcher place, I believe. Kaer Morhen. Yeah, because it's... I have to go follow this river, I believe.
The curse that held him up proved hard.
I know about Avalanche. Please shut up about Avalanche. I could not care less about Avalanche. Void and Stars. I forgot to look up a mod. Also, I looked up how to say Void and Stars in my language, but I forgot it. It's like... Alright, Laoze. I know, because I'm a Crit Roll fan. And last night was some shit, and I realized that Void and Stars and Laudna are spelled very, very similarly. At least when it's, you know, my language that I'm writing in. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to do spoilers. Though, for context, I am recording this just for anyone watching in the future. Yeah, I'm recording this on the 16th of September 2022. So, I don't know. In my head, that was an important thing to include, so I wasn't worrying people in perpetuity. Okay. Oh yeah, I was correct. I do need to go this direction. Well, more specifically, I need to go to... get to the river first. Because the river will apparently is going to make this easier. Oh! Let's see. Oh, and it could even have the same intonation, too. Fighting stars. Let's see. God, my language guide is gonna be such a mess. Because it depends on... Hello? Mr. Bear? You wanna fight? Are you gonna teleport again?
What now, you piece of filth?
But, because, so, like, in my language, and I'm just going off about my language because I have nothing which are related to talk about right now. Okay, actually, no, I do have something. So, it kind of feels like a little bit, like, cool, good thought, she still fucks him. But, apparently part of the writing process for the character of Yennefer was, we want her to be, like, powerful and stuff, and, you know, a female character, but we don't want her to be, like, a trope. Like, and so, like, the descriptions, or, like, the way they phrased it is, like, she's, like, a powerful woman, but she refuses to be a fantasy trope. By which I take that to mean, like, obviously Yennefer isn't consciously being like, I refuse to be the damsel in distress. Though I think she may have actually said that word for word once. Because, you know, she's a character, she's not self-aware. But, like, just through her actions, she refuses to, like, be made powerless and whatnot. She refuses to be helpless and the one who, like, is dependent on things. And, you know, just in general, she refuses to be made into a trope or stereotype. Which, you know, good for her. She is still the mask lead's romantic interest that, you know, is very sexualized. And, you know, she is a mage. And that is also, like, a little bit of a stereotype, is, like, the mages are the, like, sexual ones. Which might stem from the fact that mages are generally using magical forces that are considered other. That's something I had never really thought too much about. But, you know, personally, I love the fact that mages are always slutty. Because I myself have a very slutty sense of fashion. It's just the truth. I don't think this is news. This shouldn't be news to anyone. Y'all have seen me. Though I admittedly do tone my fashion sense a bit down for YouTube. If it were Twitch, it would be a different story. But I'm trying to make sure I don't get age restricted. Psst. Okay, Witcher, just, yeah, walk underneath that thing. Also, what is a chort? Do I have an entry on chort now? Succubi. I don't remember meeting succubi. Okay, I do need to read about my cousins, though. Again, good grief, woman, I've spent Lister smelt into a succubus a few days before taking a vow of celibacy. Wow, that memo when you get rode so good your dick fall off. Unlike other monsters, succubi and maenads feel no desire to kill, do not crave human blood, and usually do not in fact mean any harm at all. They are motivated by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable lust. That's the fucking mood. They try in vain to slake this by engaging in sexual acts with any other human species they encounter. While it must be admitted that their victims rarely put up much resistance, this does not mean succubi and maenads do not pose any danger. Their never-ending advances are pleasurable at first. I push more than one man to madness or even death. Death by snoo. Succubi and maenads usually can be found in human settlements, including small villages and populous cities. They prowl at night, though when stricken by serious need, they will leave their lairs during the day as well. They shower their affections on men as well as women, the young as well as the old, the ugly as well as the beautiful. Some are particularly fond of pastors and other holy men, whose seduction they treat as a sort of game. Yeah, corrupting a priest is fucking hot. The succubi are peaceful by nature. When forced to fight, they'll defend themselves fiercely. One thus should not be fooled by their fair appearance. Under the velvety skin of their arms lies muscles of iron, and a blood delivered with their rear goat-like legs or the thick horns on their head can easily crush bone. Yeah. We're fucking hot, but don't fuck with us. Succubi are amazing. I'm technically a soft cubist, we're like a subtype, but you know. And I'm not seeing anything on this thing that I am going to be fighting a chort. Is it similar to a chortle? Am I going to be having a good time, my friend? I would in fact like to have a good time.
River disappears here. I've got to be close.
I mean, it might be the, you know, cave. That's right here. Cat. Alright, well, let me go ahead and... I do like the mental image of just, like, Geralt just, like, literally popping a squat and just staying there for several hours.
Whoa, an old, strong bow. No wonder Berengar got in trouble.
That looks like a type of vampire, almost. This update now, perhaps? No. Looks like a big old nope. You look like a type of demon. Maybe. And let's see how you feel about fire. Okay, so you don't like fire at all. I do have that one thing. What are you? I'm just curious. Are you a type of ogre, or you're a relict? Shorts are smaller than fiends, true, but still big enough to kill. Shorts are the somewhat smaller kin of fiends and bumkoviches. Yet any witcher who thinks their diminutive stature means they're no present commits a grave error. The kind that can disappear permanently. These denizens of dark and ancient woods are some of the most dangerous monsters known to man. Yeah, but that's said about literally everything that exists.
Short. Now to find Berengar's things.
Okay, no trophy to take. Noted. Nope, that's not it. Ah, there's a red pile. There, for turn.
Forging the Tohearn won't be easy, but it's sure as hell worth a try.
So does that just mean that, like, I can now have that made at any swordsmith? Because that's cool. A bit of an anticlimactic quest not gonna lie, like, it feels really kind of, I don't know. Ah, yes, we're gonna go find, we're gonna go find our fallen brethren's gear and forge the sword that was his passion, that was his masterpiece. Quest ends with you killing the thing and getting the diagram for it. Just seems, eh. Okay, it's called Torhern. But I'm not seeing it. Was there like another quest that it gave me that I missed? Or, oh, do I still need to read the diagram? It looks like maybe no. And I'm very confused. Can I like summon a boat so I can just go back to the port? I want to go talk to what's his butt. Vesemir. I was like, I know it. It's not what's his butt. That'd be funny, but it's not. Just because Vesemir was like, oh yeah, we'll see if we can make it. So I'm thinking maybe if I go back to him, he'll be like, oh yes, cool. Now that you have it, we can try to forge it. Because it feels so anticlimactic. Because it sounds like this sword was very important to Berengar. And so just kind of have it be like a, cool, you did it. Seems very underwhelming. Thanks. Thanks, Roach. Roach appeared on the opposite side of the river. There we go. Thank you, boy. Sorry, your teleportation, you aimed your teleportation off just a little bit. But it's okay, we fixed it now. I was wrong in where that led. I thought that was this. Oh, but as far as like why it's like my language guide's gonna be wild, is it just like it is so incredibly contextual and kind of like understanding it when it's spoken requires you to like to fully do it. You almost need to be able to like see the characters that the person who is speaking is intending to do, or know them on such an intrinsic level that you can just assume which symbols they're using, because every sound correlates to a symbol. But you can't say a consonant without a vowel, like without making it a diphthong. This is something I realized recently. And so, like, that means, or what that translates to is that, like, we don't really have any sound for, like, what a P sounds like when you only say P. The closest we have is either where it's, like, you infer the noise in a word like apple, or, like, app, which, like, app's actually a better example because you only pronounce the P on app, you know, like, short for application. You don't really pronounce that P if you're shortening it to just app. And so we're kind of inferring what that sound is. So with my language, you kind of have to like pay close attention to either figure out like you either need to like be very good at paying attention to like figure out based on like the amount of time put on certain sounds, whether the sounds are like just the sounds, like, and they're meant to be like their actual like full meaning, or if they're just used so that other letters are pronounceable. So for example, if you're just going like for all the consonants being like ka, da, fa, well, means chaos, fun, in my language. So, unless, like, someone is, like, very familiar with how somebody functions in speaking, they're not gonna just, like, automatically know what, like, if the is its own sound, or if it is just part of the the necessary component of saying the other noises, which makes it fucking difficult. I have no upper register right now. Oh, Cameron, oh my beloved, you are oh so pretty. You're oh so fucking difficult to navigate. Can I just jump the wall, pretty please? Carol, you've survived higher falls than that. What the hell, my dude? I was so worried I was gonna have to hear about Avalanche and I was going to lose it. Not actually, because I can't be set off that easily. You're shitting. But at least I've already completed the thing. Alright, let's do this again. Because there's only one way out of this area. I just realized that my cat was very well timed. So we're off just as I was coming out of here. That is an ideal cat usage. Go away. Drowned to dead, don't bother me. Drowned to dead, don't bother me. I don't even remember what the actual song is that originally came from. Sudden just existential fear that it's gonna be something like problematic written by like, I don't fucking know. Just like it's gonna be written by someone terrible and something like headlines. Trans Femme parodies a song that she doesn't know is written by a problematic shit person. I like how that was 2 feet away from him being able to just land on his feet. Oh, video games. Video games and their logics. I'm going to try to get... Well, I thought some of these quests were going to take longer, so I was expecting this to go for more. But I'm gonna get all the quests that I have that are on this list of, like, hey, do this before Isle of the Mists, or you're gonna regret it. No, Roach. Your teleportation is off again. Thank you, Roach. Now get your face out of the rocks. That is not the road. This is the road. That ain't a road. Now this is a road. Why? Because for some reason it made me think of the knife. That's not a knife. Now this is a knife. Joke. I can't do accents. I can't do my accents when I have a voice. Are you shitting me? Doing an accent right now? With this bullshit going on? Ah! You make funny joke. You make funny joke, make me smile.
The curse that held him
You make funny joke, make me happy face movement. How would you say smile and void? It would probably be something like happy face movement.
to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Havelach, for this was his name.
Yeah.
The elven mage who
I think there's just a noise that's just happy, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
the Isle of
I also don't remember what it is for sad though, so that's good. Though it was kind of a I don't know, I guess reading me for filth the one time, because I was doing something for my language project, and one of my friends pointed out that I like taken into consideration a lot of negative emotions, but I kind of hadn't really thought about how to convey positive emotions.
Farewell.
Like, I thought of like sarcastic, which is debatably it can debatably be a good emotion, but like even sarcastic, lonely, yearning, sad, like I take into consideration a lot of negative emotions, but I only had like a couple like positive ones, like affectionate or excited. I didn't have happy or joyful or anything like that on there. And like I haven't been trying to like, well, I know you can make weapons, so I think I just realized that it said I need you to make me weapons. I can't have you make or can't have you make me weapons yet. I need to find a swordsmith.
Take care now.
Okay, who do I talk to for swords? Oh, well, there's at least one swords dude, because there's that one quest I need to do. Okay, so we're gonna do swords in whatever it's called, because this is a side quest episode anyway. Of Swords and Dumplings. Which is not on this list, but that's fine.
In the castle with it pouring like this.
Lovely natural shrine.
Can I load this? Yes, I can. Thank the fucking hell.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift. But Yennefer and the
I'm really close to getting it done, and then I'm really excited. Because I'm using, part of why I'm doing it is because I'm using it for like more channel assets. Which I know I said, I'm gonna get them done. Well, then I immediately like got sick and started feeling like I was going to die. But I'm really excited. I'm close to getting those done. Okay. Well, we need to go. First, secondary quest of Swords and Dumplings. Also, I realized something, like, recently that I don't know if I shared, and I can never remember if I struggle to remember it. But if you, like, hit, for example, X to open your inventory, if you hit X again, it'll just, like, exit you out of the menus entirely instead of taking you to, like, having the in-between menu. So, like, if you hit X again, it'll take you right out of it. Or whatever thing you've now on. It's convenient. I wish you would do that if you just hit escape, but, you know, it works, I suppose. I feel like this was faster. I could be incorrect. Please don't let me need to go find, like, one specific spot to need to jump up. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a boat I can board. There we fucking go. For a second, I was terrified. I was so afraid. I was petrified. That Geralt was gonna, like, fall in between, like, that sliver of a crack between the dock and the boat. I was gonna be like, Geralt.
Whoa!
Excuse me, folks. I need to get onto these boats. And apparently I'm not going to obey the controls very well.
Sweat enough in the gutter.
I don't really expect this to happen, but apparently the meds they gave me for my, like, chest situation can hinder my, like, motor skills. So if I seem a bit weird, that might be why.
I don't know a thing. Talk to the boss.
No! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank God there's a ladder. I was almost so sad. Okay, where's the boss? Are you the boss?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector.
Yeah, there we go.
Come to get.
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know. Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
I love that so much.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
Yes, good. Jackass. I have no qualms with using mind tricks on shitty capitalists. Zero qualms. It's like fighting the guards. I don't even care about causing pain to human NPCs. Oh, this is somewhere right around here. No, that's not quite where. Oh, so you're actually in the tavern? Oh, okay.
Ram, time and again. I'd kill for some vodka.
Been here, been there, same time.
Okay, are you upstairs? I'm confused why you're grayed out.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, grey boy?
Oh no, you're downstairs, okay. There's a downstairs?
God, piss me trousers.
There we go.
Greetings.
Hi, Garrett. How you doing?
Yeah,
You
what
the
what
merchant.
started the fight?
What's that about?
Why Miss Cess wedded that plough and rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk me at first. Skelligan mead. We need barrels. We'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Meat.
Took care of it.
Yeah.
Later said he
Oh, I
pulled
forgot.
order of
I need to take
credit
care of
issued
this
by the
guy, so he'll be a
Bank.
bodyguard for the other guy.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard.
Don't make me do another side quest, you
Can't
jackass.
say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not.
I forgot this quest was anti-capitalist. Fuck yeah! Fuck monopolies. Fuck Amazon. Just fuck every monopoly. Now, I'm not saying to fuck the monopoly pieces. That would be ill-advised. I mean, y'all do you, but I think that would be very ill-advised. Also, I think I might have gotten part of my register back just from the sheer joy of helping dismantle a monopoly. Cause, like, absolutely, just fuck monopolies. Okay, I can see I don't actually have it back, but, like, I don't know. It's a little back, kind of. I still can't do the Mario, like, wahoo noise, though. And I can, like, feel it kind of frying my vocal cords when I try to talk higher right now. Try to talk. By which I mean, you know, try to talk normal. Did it say talk pirate? It did say talk pirate. Thank you for the music, Brad. There he was. Where are you, Hattori?
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Do you accept orders for swords
Finally
now?
accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Motherfucker!
Ernst Van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you...
I will happily go break into this dude's house. Let me know his address.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly
Yeah,
ever use.
stealing from the rich?
He could
Fuck yeah.
borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
Correct.
So what is
Landlords,
poetic
cops,
justice?
government officials,
How did I get
all fair
sucked
game.
into this, and why?
It's simple.
Monopolists,
The best
capitalists.
swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very plenty. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Why? Is that like a preservative for the blades?
Greetings.
Greetings. Greetings!
Hattori's got a job for us.
Where's that from?
I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst Van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The
I
boys
forgot
and I will
this
go
dude was a
there.
pirate.
Meet us
I
near
was
the
like,
surgeon.
what sort of day are you having?
After dark, of course. See you there.
Because it was like... First part of this quest. Hey, hire me a bodyguard. Hire me a bodyguard that I have beef with. Like, hire this individual whom I have beef with, to be my bodyguard. which is why I had to do the other quest to save his ass. And now it's like later in the day. Hey, let's go commit a major felony for your new boss who you previously hated. This late enough? Apparently so.
All right, we know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. He knows ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark him with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Alright, works for me. Let's see.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
Yeah.
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now.
Dude, go fuck yourself.
Dwarf, you're not listening to him. The bastard will curse us.
You train heads with troll. A friend of Yapper Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off for I lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
Is this the dude who I forced to trade fairly with the one
What goes
dude?
it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Let's just do this honestly.
Yapper Zigrin sends his regards.
By room, Durin. Just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
Works for me.
I presume this life saved daffodils.
I don't know. This person knew Geralt, so it felt shitty to mind affect him. Like, it's one thing to, like, mind control someone who, like...
Where are those crafting supplies? Must be it.
Like, it's one thing to do some mind buggery to someone who's shitty. But it's another one to do it to someone who, like...
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
I'm very torn to say just doing their job, because people who tend to be cops tend to be the ones who want power. But I'm trying to give this dwarf the benefit of the doubt, because maybe the... what's the word for it? Institution hasn't always been as fucked up as it is now. But, he didn't seem to be causing a problem, and he was just doing his, like...
Whose warehouse this is, goat fucker!
Aye, Geralt. It's a bloke Tori told us about it. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-shoot will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his nails.
I will punch you.
But first we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
No, it's capitalist. Let's fucking dance.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerside!
I mean, I totally said Yurden, but okay. I was saying things. I don't remember what I was saying though right now. But it basically all boiled down to fuck capitalists and cops. Oh right, someone who seems to like be like to know Geralt and like in a positive way. I don't want to mess up his life more.
Brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Becker ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Yeah, because we want to get our sword. I want to get the one sword made from the... Like, I want to get the one fancy sword made. I don't expect it to be good after, like, the legendary Blade of Winter turned out to be pathetic. But I want to at least craft it.
Hey, look at that tramp.
Why a small jacket in the tramp?
Hell yeah.
Move it!
So got the armorer in Crow's Perch, and I have the swords master in Velen, or in wherever this place is.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Heck yeah.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of sucrose anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
That's kind of
So
weird.
Can you craft me something
But okay.
Naturally. It is what we agreed. 2 days, then come by for your new sword.
Okay. So... Waiting. I'm doing waiting. No one question me. I'm Geralt. Doom. Sword. I'm getting my sword. The bat sword.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Checking in on the sword.
My sword ready yet?
It is.
Hey.
Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Blade from the bits.
So long.
It sounds promising. I'm being sarcastic. Rarity. Blade from the bits. Oh, that actually is better. Kind of. It's a tiny bit better. I think I'm going to keep the other one because it gives better effects.
Greetings, Geralt.
Can you craft the fancy schmancy sword? I'm not finding it's like tore hair or something like that. Why can't I find it? Is it like... One sec. I'm gonna go just look at a thing real quick. Because I don't know why Like, you can't... Like, did my game glitch, maybe? Because I want, like... For a relic silver sword. Oh, was it that just you get like... Okay, so apparently it just gives you like a relic tier blueprint, but it's not like a specific one named Torhair. Which that's again kind of like, I don't know, this whole quest from top to bottom has kind of been really, really underwhelming. Just because it's like, ah yes, the life's passion of a fellow witcher who fell against a foe that he unwisely sought after. And we'll just hand wave it. I don't know. It's weird in my stomach. Don't know what the fuck that was. Hope everyone's okay. Well, I'm glad we did that. Okay. Let's do... Have. Let's do one more. If you could show me the quest list, pretty please. Okay. Cabaret, oh no, we haven't done yet. Okay, cool. Oh, this one sounds boring, but okay, fine. So I have to learn how to stage fight? Is that what I have to learn now? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
Open up.
Psst, hey, do you have any Gwent cards?
Mutant.
Oh, right, no, you're not the merchant. You're the merchant. Got any Gwent cards? No, boring. Fine, go back to being go back to being part of the cool criminal organization, but not having any cool Gwent cards.
And it's raining again.
Congratulations, it is in fact raining again. This city is so big. Oh, that's what it is. This game is really interesting because of the fact that, like, it has big cities that actually feel like big cities. Like, for example, Skyrim. Skyrim has a few, like, big cities, but the way that it's made, they feel very, like, they don't feel big. There we go. I'm so confused by the route this thing is taking me. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, I think the biggest city in Skyrim is Solitude, probably. And it doesn't feel that big. Actually, no, it might be Markarth. And even then, still doesn't feel that big. Hey, what about you, Dudu?
Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins, He played them so poorly. That must be why.
Aw, that's real cute.
He always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Aw, that's really cute. That's really cute.
Props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Why?
Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Oh. Oh, wait. No, I see where this is going. So, in my silly head, I was imagining I was going in to ask for a couple of 2x4s that are roughly hewn into shape to look vaguely like a sword. I got a proper stage sword. Okay, Dandelion's going to have me pretend to run him through, and he's expecting that to solve his problems because the girl's gonna, like, feel bad and be like, Master Witcher, you killed him! You'd be like, I'm not dead, I'm just wounded. Oh, well, I'll heal you. Or something. I think he's trying to pull some sort of bullshit like that. I think this was maybe a mistake.
I love the arrow.
But I now know that I am still not well enough to do this. You know how, like, that just... I don't know how to describe it any other way. But, like, how whenever you're sick, everything kind of smells warm.
Sod off.
Like, it just kind of has, like, that warm smell to it.
This will pass. Well.
Wasn't having that before. Having some of that now. I need to meet him somewhere near here. Oh wait, after dusk. Well, it should be after dusk, but just in case. It's really nice to, like, time-sensitive quest things will actually only trigger whenever they're, like, time-sensitive.
Finally made it. Listen,
It
here's
makes
the
me
plan.
happy.
Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand.
Oh, no.
And there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Dandelion.
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That's not a good idea.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none.
In the absence of bad ideas, good
You've
ideas
written
will
your lines
do.
already.
That's fair.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
Oh, sure.
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick
The
to
mask is gonna
We'll meet at the
cover
Rosemary in
the
the
dual swords, the silver hair. Like, you can't disguise someone who's built like Geralt as non-Geralt. That's the most pathetic mask ever.
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Oh my god.
More like the crimson asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
I like Dandelion's. I like Geralt's.
You're better than I thought.
I like the thought of Geralt. Can I save right now? No.
We've a madman!
But I like Geralt's, like, improv things better than Dandelion's actual script. Presumably. Can I just run away like he scared me off? Okay, looks like... Oh!
Turned yellow, have you? Fine.
I did!
Away
Wonderful.
with you and never come back.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair. Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar for my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up.
Amazing. 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 Just because, like... I'm 99.99969% sure that had I hit Dandelion even once, he would have fucking, like... Why? I'm confused. What's going on? Hello? Why the screaming? Why the... Why are you screaming like somebody was being attacked all of a sudden? God, I want to kill all of them.
Oh man, you really good luck. Wanna dip your din, giving me nothing but floppy dip. Saying I'm no good at giving.
Where is...
You've got to have talent and character.
You look familiar.
Long as the black ones are chasing gorillas round the Kedweni woods.
In the morning. That should be that should be morning enough. Damn, not even an hour and a half in and I've already finished my tea. Dandelion, you around here? No, lots of cute girls with very...
How are things, doo-doo?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful, but I can't complain. I'm in one piece, not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Good enough?
Take care of yourself, doo-doo.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
When I tell her.
No, you're not upstairs. Okay. Lots of cute girls with very good fashion sense.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
I'm so
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Yeah, what are the options? I'm gonna decorate this place terribly.
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and
Boudoir.
promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Go.
I'm gonna go with the boudoir just because I think it'd be funnier to have the I want to put the building in a slutty outfit.
Boudoir seems like a
I'm
better
sticking by
choice
that
than Cabaret.
phrasing.
Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Oh, that's the art for his Gwent card too. That's nifty.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
I can see his trains of logic, actually.
Enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
Hey!
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals.
Oh no.
I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
We're gonna go find Dandelion, and they're just gonna be like, not like a bear, not like a bear as in like how Dandelion's a twink, but like a bear as in like just a fucking grizzly bear, just at the choreographers, because the choreographer thought it'd be funny to teach the bear how to dance. Probably something like that. That's just the sort of luck that Dandelion has. Oh, a red dot? Is that a cop? Do I get to fight a cop? Well, this is awkward. Can I go through here? Sorry, Brad. Geralt, please get your sword out. Do you need your sword? No. But it makes me happy to use fire. I don't know why, but there's something very satisfying about, oh, you're going to try to take advantage of somebody, and you just chose very poorly. Well, enjoy your face being on the ground, melted into the tile. Though admittedly, I could have just been a massive asshole if those people were just desperate and forced to do that by capitalism.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
That's not the most irrational thing I've heard about.
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
Well, you never showed, therefore.
You didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
You're so cute.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with
so why do good girls like bad
no idea.
guys?
Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait. You have to destroy the house. She keeps us.
Dandelion, please don't start saying that you're a nice guy. Like, nice guy TM.
How would you know?
Geralt, we know why he knows the spare key.
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
you'd visit her often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fair enough.
Fine. Let's find the key.
It is kind of funny, this is the one time when it's not because Dandelion thinks with this break, rather than...
Damn it. Now where would she...
Hey, found it in one
key.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
Whoa! What the devil's it? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed!
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
You can fucking try.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
It seemed like the other option was going to be just starting a fight right then and there.
Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Yeah, let Dandelion finish.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret.
That's a little bit of bullshit.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
Plus, that means she's not even dancing herself.
Coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
We could have also just kicked his
I'll catch up
ass.
to you.
He sounds like a prick.
Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Yeah, you did pretty good actually, not gonna lie.
Well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Yeah, I'll get the placards.
You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Oh yes, because Portside is so plowing specific. I want to get Cabaret done, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
I'm really happy to be making videos again. I do think I probably should have waited a bit longer, so I'm probably going to wait before I put up the next episode of Control. But, it's nice doing this again. I missed it, honestly. I'm kind of glad I'm getting to the end of the game. It feels like I'm getting close to the end of the games that I'm currently playing. Just because, I don't know, I want to shake it up a bit, and these are going much longer than I expected them to, honestly. Looks like things have gone south just a bit.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend the art.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him!
Aww. I'm so mad I can't kill them. I want to just hit them with my magic. There we go.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the
Oh, I'm
races.
gonna have to go for the race circle
Wasn't that
again.
easy? Could have said so right away.
Well, gosh darn it. Isn't it like super far away? That's glitching annoying. This is one of the this is one of those times where it feels like the quest is being dragged out unnecessarily just to say that it has more playtime. Cause like this part has no story importance. No story weight at all. Also, I realized I could ride my horse in town, but I feel like I move faster when I'm running. Parkour.
Those armies across the river.
At least this time I have fast travel. Someone's running their base very loud outside. Pardon me.
Madly galloping poetry. But you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Won't have much of a choice
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your
Mood.
service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them.
Don't tell me I need to go back there.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count Littleton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
So let me guess. I win the race for you, then we can win the thing, and we can go back to Dandelion.
Settle up. Get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to the Luverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Okay, you know what they mean, but... Yeah, let me just pay the debt.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine.
Thank the
See you
void.
there.
I am not a racist. Human
Who has the quest?
it matters not. Capital of the world.
Looks like rain.
Superstition.
Well, no shit, Geralt. Oh, for void's sake.
Watch where you step. Watch where you step.
Greetings. Haven't decided yet.
Speak to the race master if you You seem quite the a shame, really.
I don't care, lady. I don't really like you. Race master.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
Oh, I see. Cool, I understand now. This is if I want to be in the races. That's what this quest is. Cool. Nothing important. Glad I wasted my time. It's over here, right? Yeah, cool. Please. May this be the last thing I need to do for Dandelion. 'Cause I want to keep up my word and make this, like, in this episode, on, like, finishing Dandelion's thing. But I'm starting to feel, as the kids say these days, unwell. So, I would like to lay down. I could be overheating. Also a possibility. Very hot here.
Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
We start in G major.
I can't tell if it's already been made over or not. I don't think it has been.
Melancholy.
The lighting feels different, but that's it.
But I wanted
To ruin everything. We're starting in.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work.
Okay, so it has been redone.
Bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Please don't have something go wrong with this.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure, I suppose.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
I mean, she was confused.
She said
I know
something
where you
that
were
made
and
me
things.
think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
No.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time away.
So it's true.
I mean, not always.
Woman's vanity knows no bounds.
You want to take that again?
Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to...
Of course she was.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
No, we can't hurt the pretty Brad lady.
Priscilla.
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough
Relevance,
of
my
the
dude?
courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
What the hell?
Someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Oh, they wanted to ruin her voice. Oh, they just took her career. Like, literally.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
Geralt is now.
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
I appreciate you, Dr. Dude.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
I like this Doctor Dude.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this.
Yeah,
Dandelion.
mark me down as ready and intrigued.
Himself.
Thanks.
I wanna ask.
You lead.
My girlfriend for more tea, but it would not be ready for a while still.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up around the victim. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
So does that mean that he comes down here to kill drowners? Or somehow tries to, at least? That's what it sounds like. So he made it sound like, essentially, he travels down here because he gets a lot of drowner victims. So he comes down here to prevent as much as to as much as possible help prevent people from having drowner injuries. You look scarier in the dark. You still die just as easily.
One, another takes its place.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's...
Yeah, me too.
Surely you understand what a terrible...
Any remedy for that?
I fear only you be of help on that count.
Why? But yeah, that's what's got me thinking, is that, like... So, my dude, are you still coming? But, like... having her drink something that's gonna fuck with her throat... Like, essentially, it, like, sounds like they forced her to drink acid. That's gonna play hell with her voice. And she sings for a living. That was not there a second ago, was it?
Take the ladder.
I swear there was a solid wall a second ago.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. For example, or Stody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcutter.
This one.
Human. Wrong body type.
Oh. I just went to the red body, okay? This one looks stout.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one.
Okay, so upstairs then? This doesn't look like a dwarf.
Let's keep looking.
is so dark. Ah. Geralt, that is not what I told you to do. Suppose out the other door, maybe? Okay, yeah. You think it could be a door.
Calluses on the
There we go.
fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not really, no.
Start the autopsy.
Where?
Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy.
Why?
So the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
I forget what makes
Murderer
fine
gouged
ash.
out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Ow!
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Ugh.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. His trousers and shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Fair enough.
See anything interesting on his legs?
I mean, syphilis.
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
I mean, I thought it was real funny, actually. I was gonna say, are you sure that his foot isn't just swollen from kicking the bucket?
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
Gotta practice proper rope safety.
No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Interesting.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
He's not but a chest wound.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
That was not there a second
Wait
ago.
a minute, there's something else.
Squishy noise, squishy noise, squishy noise. The fuck is that?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
That sounds like some sort of magic shit.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's cut him open some more.
The abdominal
Let's get
cavity.
wrist deep in this guy again.
Steep of rot.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt. Wait. Smells not rot.
formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scarred.
Ow. So they force him to drink formaldehyde.
Alright.
That's gotta suck.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about.
I don't know who
What
it is,
the motive
but
might have been.
it definitely sounded like there was some sort of ritual. Punishment? Maybe. I think.
It's
I don't
some
know.
kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm here. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You look like the dude that I hired to be a bodyguard. Well, let's not waste time.
Body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Cabarets was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him.
Oh, please let me fight a priest. I want to fight another priest.
Your Reverence.
Who are these people?
You look like a
I've
twink.
made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did.
I love your slutty eminence outfit.
Deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your Reverence wishes.
You have some ritual magic shit going on there.
Via another route.
I don't trust that reverend or whatever.
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Appreciated.
Thank you.
I think it was the Reverend behind the barn with fire.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
Hey, I was just gonna say something like that.
Well, before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing
I'm sorry, what?
Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the
Hemmelfart.
He deals with the temple guard,
Metal
supervises
fart.
formations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. The trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
They're exes.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound. Unhealed. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, found where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Okay. So. Oh, this has also progressed from Cabaret to Carnal Sin. So I guess I have gotten Cabaret done. But now I want to know what's up with this little thing and who the fuck hurt the sweet bard girl.
Oh, you scared us.
What happened here? Whoa!
It pulls.
God,
that's
the
face
race
sauce.
can't go out in the streets. Let's stay home after dark. By your door, full of
Well, nothing's glowing red.
plainers, no matter who you are.
So I'm going to talk to this named individual. Hello, Eustace, come on.
The corpse collector.
Aye? How'd you know?
We're sent here.
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Is smell the fourth sense?
Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
More important question.
Them. So there have been other bodies like that?
Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in my wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are
Wow.
best said. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Sure do love it when the punchline is, oh, this girl was fat. Love when people make jokes at the expense of people with my girlfriend's body type. Love it. The height of writing.
You search Fabian's body?
I'll fight fat folks.
Why, cost an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Yeah.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing as sell it as new.
Or you can give it to me.
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Go fuck yourself.
Oi, fucking hell, what was that for?
For being a dickwad. God. Atrocious. Disgusting human being. I much always prefer whenever the coroner, like, they make corpse people, like,
Wonderful.
weird, but not, like, painful like that. That was just gross.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
I fought actual Striga.
Hear about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on, come on. Slowly now, listen to me.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name.
Oof.
We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Friend.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Enemies? Yeah,
Your brother
enemies.
have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag." rather obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
Loving this quest. Loving it.
Died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
What about
Tell
the
me
murder?
What you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burning another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from hydrate.
Glad to know that you are excited to watch human execution.
See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze. I found Phoebe. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
I mean, they might have maybe not helped if they heard you talking about how you were excited to watch people burn.
Fine.
Just everyone in the quest so far
Need to look
has
around.
been just
Be my guest.
stellar
Be better
individual.
dogs.
There we go. Concerned citizen's sermon. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare nourishment. Fire can drive out the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in the flames. Take counsel to my heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deed. Concerned citizen. Sounds like a shitlord. Sounds like some big Abbey of the Everyman logic.
Someone dragged something across the floor.
Probably the body.
From one wall to the other, repeatedly. Bloodstains.
That's
Oh,
where
well, maybe
Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Someone with a problem with hot women?
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
I've repeatedly offered to fight deities for sake of saying my mermaid is the prettiest.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
I routinely offer to fight gods for sake of calling my partners the prettiest girls ever. They routinely turn me down. Like, no thanks, please don't. That's how you get cursed. I'm like, but if I fight them and I will win because I'm gay and full of rage, then I will have their power. They will not be able to curse you.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That's a scent. Geralt's gonna be a good silver pup and go smell something.
But not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
What?
Okay.
Lifelike, aren't they?
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap.
Sex sells.
Sell they did.
Amazing.
Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Amazing. Okay, what do you think happened?
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was
Fair
over,
enough.
the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
Religious fanaticism, it sounds like.
To him, you, the whole city. Fine. Won't learn it.
I hope I get to kick some ass. Come on, let me examine the thing.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting here.
Okay, so everything here is done, I believe. Alright, cool. So now we're going to the alleyway where she was attacked.
Right. Pila's death.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Noted.
Oh!
Hey, handsome.
Hey, hey, darling.
A brazier. This time of year.
Let me examine the scent.
Formaldehyde.
Dave.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
I mean, 3-on-1. Sure, I'll beat you all. Though, why are you, doing this? I really don't like beating up on the poor, my guys. Just game devs, as, like, future note. Like, capitalists, don't mind at all. Landlords, guards, don't mind in the slightest.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
I wouldn't have hurt them if they would have stopped.
Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Why did you assume I was the one then?
Sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
I mean, that's the industry.
Take care now.
Good industry. You know, oldest
around some
profession.
more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you
And a
find
very
anything
respectful
else here.
profession, honestly. Nothing but respect for sex workers.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his
Hey, that's
heel.
glowing.
Took a step back.
Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting dopplers can hide from its light. Not even witches and sorceresses so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charm. Abandon the treacherous and immoral magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts. The eternal fire will expose you for all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Concerned citizen. Fuck that. Do magic. Be a slut. And just walk around with your tits out. It's a quote, one of my favorite podcasts. Sitting around on the rock with your tits out is a noble profession. God, I hate religious fanaticism with a fervor. I hope I get to beat the shit out of this concerned citizen dude. like, I am aware that everything is complicated, but, like, people are complicated and nuanced. God, someone starts spouting, like, religious stuff like that, and I just immediately want to fucking obliterate them.
Geralt, right?
Yes.
Glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual
I don't think it's Nathaniel.
left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
I'm curious if I'll get anything useful.
Way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison.
Oh.
You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242. A senseless, brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim...
Fair enough.
Fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
I don't know if I'd quite go that far.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
I'm assuming that's another word for
particular. It seems
pyre.
all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Alright, I suppose we're doing this now.
Giving us the evil eye.
Okay, I think we're going to say Patricia, then I'm going to call it, because I still need to edit this and also go lay down.
Washed your hair, lady.
Oops.
Save me. I'm dying.
I've tried to save all of you so many times. I'm very sorry that the game won't allow me to. I would love to give y'all some money. Knock, knock, motherfuckers.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vagel, bud. Just no trickery.
Deal.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
Yeah.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
Take me to your mom.
When he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Thank you.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, a rather serious one. Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
I like your mom.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
Scream.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Too late?
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Yeah, sorry, the dogs aren't gonna slow me down, my dude.
There he is! Get him!
Bad idea.
What? I'm not the killer. Did he go out the door? I missed where he went. Heck. I'm going to assume he went out the door. That's what would make sense. Okay, no, apparently not. Do I have to actually fight them? Okay, fine.
I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
Jackass. Is there a way I could have stopped him? Oh, I guess I could have shot him.
Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
Idiot.
Chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once.
Is mom dead or just hurt?
Why did he do this to her? Why?
Religious fanaticism.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
If the killer were smart, he would switch victims because Geralt's clearly catching on to his MO.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's.
That's a big piece of paper for such little text.
Not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, but be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire, listen to its holy men, for they are our shepherd. Concerned citizen. Fuck that, worship me instead. I'm not a false state deity, I'm right here, you can clearly see me.
Waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Yeah, what's this?
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Alright. And we're leaving. Can I save some time by hopping down? Yeah. Also, like, sometimes he just, like just rolls at the end of a jump and, like, takes 0 damage. Other times the game's like, oh, no, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Die. And it's like, come on now. I wonder if I like kept an eye on the killer and kept chasing, if I'd have just been able to get to him. But the little like combat thing wouldn't let me ignore the guards. So apologies if I like missed it. I tried. It just wouldn't let me for too long. Honestly, if I were the serial killer and that just happened, I would have been like, okay, so I left a note saying I'm going to be here, I'm going to kill this lady at that time. Clearly someone is getting close behind because someone just basically walked in on me doing this. Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let into the hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciousness and lives in accordance with the church's dictates before the time of repentance has passed. Concerned citizen. What was I saying? Oh, but like, if I were in the serial killer's position, I'd be like, okay, so this person was just caught, like, I was almost caught, and I left a note saying this. So I need to do things as far away from this location as possible. I'll pick a different sinner who lives in, like, the opposite direction. Maybe not even, maybe he doesn't even live in the city. Because if he sticks with this target, he's a really bad, he does not plan things out. Arrgh.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Haha, go fuck yourself, dude.
Me to grab another lass to join.
Just to find out.
Brave lads from the guard will
Looking for a thrashing.
rubbish.
She who knows.
No one will hear you, bitch.
Oh, hey!
You though, whole town will hear you in a minute.
I was fucking right.
And I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Let's go. Yeah, try it, dick not.
Try it, you bastard.
You like fire so much? Here, have some of your own. Burn. Filth. Dang. Ugh. Absolute shitlord. Like, I knew in the room as I was like, I want this twink destroyed.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolute shitbird.
He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
So she was originally topless. That's good to know. Because the mod has her in clothes, but, you know, she was covering herself. Ugh, poor girl. Y'all Witcher is... Y'all... No, Witcher. Oh, you know, his name, Geralt Witcher. Geralt Witcher 3. Geralt's Jesus. Older, beard, long hair, is friends with whores, and criminals, and poor people.
Hey, handsome.
Is there a shopkeep here? I want...
So, a bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
No, I just want to see if you have cards. Based on your dialogue things, I've already been here apparently.
So...
Where's the door? Is that the door?
We can gather it here.
Hey, okay. We're almost done. Wait, is that just... Yeah, it's practically just... I may as well just keep going at that point, okay.
Move it!
Oh, shush. Oh, that was so satisfying.
Strength's gone.
I always like taking whatever element, like, a holy order reveres, and then using it to destroy people who are dicks about faith. For example, the witch hunters, I like burning them alive. Because I'm a fucking heretic in every sense. And I really... Offhand... Offhand, I don't know any religion that I would not be considered a heretic to. I believe and support the belief in all gods. I just revere and worship none of them. Because I've seen zero proof of the divine's ability to directly interfere in this world. So, the divine, or otherwise, I've yet to see any deity or spirit directly affect this world. I went in the wrong door, I think. Where do I go? Downstairs?
Greetings, Master.
Oh, we need to go upstairs. There we go.
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do.
Yeah. You know, a good friend will light a priest on fire for you.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great.
It does.
Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Yay! God, fuck that reverend. Atrocious. Did I level up from that? I did not. Cool. Well, I'm so glad we got that taken care of. Ugh, I hate. I have yet to ever be given reason to trust religious figures in any circumstance. So, this was a very satisfying quest for me, personally. I hope all of you enjoyed this. This was fun. My voice is still, as you know, you can hear, dog shit right now. I don't know why I've taken to calling it that, like, but I don't know. There's something cathartic about being like, yeah, my voice sounds like dog shit right now. Don't know why, but it does. That's the thing. But, hopefully, come Tuesday, I'll be able to get another episode of Control up. But in the meantime, if you can, like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions or game suggestions. I really need as much help as I can get, as much interaction, engagement, that's the word for it, as I can. And hey, if you have friends you think will be interested in this, go ahead and let them know, what we're doing here. And if you can, go over to the Ko-fi link and subscribe, even if you can't only do it like $1 or $5 a month. Every little bit helps so incredibly much. And until next time, please do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it's time for some very important things. I'm eternally grateful for all my supporters over on Ko-fi, Darius, Sarah Senpai, Jinxmutt, and Sapphic Seraph. If you'd like to help support the channel, join the ranks by following the Ko-fi link in the description below. There, you can choose a variety of either one-time donations or subscriptions, which will get you the following benefits: adding games to my list of things to play, getting to choose cosplays for me to make Let's Plays in, access to the subscriber-only Discord server, and much more. As always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.